period and leak-proof panty review. Let's go. I wish these would have been around when I was younger, when I first started getting my period. It would have made things a lot less anxiety ridden. And also, sometimes on some days, you just don't want to shove something up your cooch. Thinx and Knix. These are the two products I'll be reviewing. They are period panties or leak-proof panties, meant so that you can free bleed during that time of the month. So Thinx and Knix both make, I would say, like a regular absorbency type of brief. The Thinx is like, they call it their sport brief, and for Knix it's just a regular brief. I bought the bikini brief, and they say that they hold up to 3 tampons worth. It doesn't say what size, and of course we know there's various different sizes of tampons. So I went off of a regular. So what does 3 regular tampons worth of liquid look like? Now Knix, they also make a super absorbency, and that holds up to 8 tampons worth. Here's what that looks like. Let me tell you what else. Knix makes a thong. They make a leak-proof thong. This would be amazing on days that I exercise. So here's what I'm going to review with regards to both products. The first is comfortability. With comfortability is, does their sizing chart online match what you actually are? And then the second thing is, how do these feel as you wear them all day and it starts to accumulate their maximum amount of liquid? The second thing I'm going to review with both products is validity. Does the panty hold the amount of liquid that it says it will without leaking? Hello, today I will be conducting the Thinx and Knix leak-proof panty validity test. Starting with my setup, I pre-measured the maximum amount of liquid each brand says their panty holds, and then using a dropper, applied the liquid to the panties throughout the day over 12 hours because, I mean, we know how periods work, you bleed as the day goes on. So I wanted to test the product in that same way to try to be as valid as possible. Now with the super absorbency, that is also made for bladder leaks. So 2 or 3 times I dropped more than a dropper onto the panties to mimic a bladder leak. Starting with the Knix super absorbency brief, 1.3 ounces of liquid in here and no leaking through. Wow. This is the Knix regular absorbency, and please note this leak is complete user error. I used the dropper too close to the edge. That didn't have the leak guard. So really this one here is legit. Here's the Thinx sport brief. Also no leaking through, and the thong. The thong, completely no leaks. Calling this part of the review legit. Now let's talk comfort, sizing, and material. Sizing for these specific 2 types. Thinx, I had a medium and that fit true to size. For the Knix briefs, both the super and the regular, the bikini brief, I'm gonna say go up a size. The mediums, like, yes, they are meant to be a little tight in case you are using the full amount of liquid in there, but even like, it was uncomfortably tight and it just looked terrible. I went up 1 size to a large and it fit perfectly. The thong though, the large was way too high. Large was too big. I stuck with a medium. Yes, it was tight, but I'm working out, it's fine. Can you feel the liquid in here? Yes, 100% you can. Is water the same consistency or the same texture as that of period blood? No, it is not. Period blood is definitely thicker. I didn't really have any way to mimic that. But that super absorbency with 1 1/3 ounces of water in there, that straight up felt like I was wearing a wet swimsuit. Ultimately, I think you're meant to, when it gets to that point, change them. Like, that feeling of discomfort allows you to know, like, hey, I'm almost full here, you should do something about it. How do they feel? What is the quality of both brands? The Thinx brand is a lower price point, and therefore I think the material is just of a little bit lower quality. That one does feel like swimsuit kind of material, and it is thicker. The Knix bikini brief in both the regular absorbency and super was very, very thin. Unless you told me this is specifically for leaks, I would not know that these were any other type of underwear. It was awesome. Do be advised that at least with Knix, they do not take returns. They only do exchanges. That is a hygiene issue. Like, I get it. But they do let you keep what you have if you were exchanging for another size so that you can donate that to a woman in need, which I just think is so cool. If this review was helpful for you, please follow and like because there will be more.